Welcome to the Orange Rush Fancast, and I'm your host, the Bronco. The Denver Broncos will host the Buffalo Bills this Saturday at Empower Field in Mile High for the divisional round of the playoffs. Let's get into it. The top-seeded Broncos, 14-3, earned a first-round bye and will face the sixth-seeded Bills, 13-5, who defeated the Jaguars in the wild card round. The game is expected to be low scoring due to strong defenses on both sides. Spread Bills favorite 1.5 money line. Bills -108, Broncos -112. Over under 46.5 points. Broncos defense versus Josh Allen. Denver's defense ranks high in total defense number 2 and rushing defense number 2, and led the league in sacks with 68, putting pressure on a potentially banged up Josh Allen. The Broncos play a high rate of man coverage, which could challenge the Bills' receiving corps, then by injuries. Buffalo ranks 28th against the run, allowing over 5 yards per carry. The Broncos will likely try to exploit this weakness, but their own run game has been inconsistent since the injury to J.K. Dobbins. Denver's offense excels in yards after the catch and may use quarterback Bo Nix's mobility against the Bills. The game is at Empower Field at Mile High, where the Broncos are 8-1 this season. The high altitude is a significant challenge for visiting teams like the Buffalo Bills, who are also playing on short rest. But wide receiver Gabe Davis tore ACL and starting safety Jordan Poyer hamstring are out. Quarterback Josh Allen is dealing with multiple injuries, including to his throwing hand and left knee, will be limited in practice. Wide receiver Curtis Samuel is eligible to return from IR. Key defensive players Dre Green on hamstring, PJ Locke leg, and John Franklin Myers hip returned to practice this week. Running back J.K. Dobbins and safety Brandon Jones remain on injured reserve with season-ending injuries. The upcoming Bills vs. Broncos playoff game is expected to be a tight contest with arguments for an edge on both sides. The Denver Broncos hold the edge due to home field advantage, mile-high altitude, extra rest, preparation time, and dominant defenses, and the coach Sean Payton's perfect record at the playoff bye. The Buffalo Bills counter with a potent offense led by Josh Allen, historically success against Denver, and recent momentum. Sean Payton is 4-0 in his career in playoff games following the first round bye. The game is at Empower Field at Mile High, where the Broncos are 8-1 this season and historically 17-5 in home games. The altitude is a significant factor. Denver had 13 days of rest and preparation due to the bye, which Buffalo is on a short week, 6-day week. The Bills also have key injuries at wide receiver and safety. The Bills' offense is led by Josh Allen, who averages the most offensive yards, 330.2 in NFL playoff history. The Broncos' defense will be tested. Denver has the number 2 rushing defense in the league. The Bills will likely struggle to run the ball consistently, putting more pressure on Josh Allen. Sean Payton has a perfect 4-0 record in the playoff games following a first-round bye in his head coaching career. His teams have won these 4 games by an average score of 31-17. This historical trend, combined with Broncos' home field advantage and the Bills' injury concerns, is seen by many analysts as a major advantage for the Denver Broncos in this specific matchup. Let's go Broncos.